Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Friday celebration worship assembly. Our candle is lit because we know that Jesus is the light of the world and God is all around us. Okay, as you can see today, I'm in my World Book Day costume because yesterday we all celebrated World Book Day. Whether we were at school in our critical worker group or whether we were at home, we celebrated at Guilsborough, and I absolutely loved our drama workshops that happened virtually. Thank you, Jenny. They were excellent. Well, my book character was Alice in Wonderland because I love that story. It's one of my favourite books and favourite characters. And I saw all of your costumes yesterday, which were brilliant. Thank you for making the effort, and I hope you had as much fun on World Book Day yesterday as I did. Okay, I'm going to start off by saying it is the last day of our virtual learning because on Monday we are all back at school, which we are very, very excited about. But you've still done some wonderful work that we want to share with everybody on our Guilsborough gallery this week. So take a look. There are also some pictures in there from our World Book Day drama classes. Well done, everybody. I always enjoy looking through all of the work that you've been doing. Lots of creativity, lots of maths and English, beautiful writing. And I must say, your World Book Day characters from The World's Worst Children yesterday were fantastic. We're all going to create a book and have it in our classroom of your work and your characters that you made up. Some of them very, very, very funny. So it's now time for our story, our Bible story. And the Bible story is called A Farmer Went to Sow. So it is from the New Testament. Enjoy. A farmer went to sow. Jesus was telling everyone God's good news. People came from far and near to listen. He told them stories. That was fun. Jesus' stories helped people learn about God. They made them think and ask questions. He began his story. A farmer went to sow. He scattered the seeds from his bag. Some fell on the path where the birds just gobbled them up. Some fell among stones. They began to grow, but the stones got in the way. The little plants drooped and died in the baking sun. Some fell among thorns that grew up and choked them. But some seeds fell into good, rich earth. Each of those seeds made a bigger, strong plant. And every plant made more new seeds, 30 or 60 or 100 times more than the farmer sowed. What does the story mean? Asked Jesus' special friends. Please tell us. It's about what happens when people hear the good news about God's kingdom, Jesus said. Some people don't really listen at all. So it's snatched away like the seeds the birds gobbled up. Some people are glad to hear it, but only at first. When trouble comes, they are like the little plants that drooped and died in the baking sun. Some people are so worried about the things they need or so busy getting rich that there's no space left for the seed of the good news to grow. That's like the seed that was choked by the thorns. But some people really listen and learn. They are like the plants that made more new seeds, 30 or 60 or 100 times more than the farmer sowed. We want to be like that, thought Jesus' special friends. Please tell us more about God's kingdom, they said to him. It's like a tiny seed, Jesus said. You can hardly see it now, but it will grow and grow as a little seed grows into a great big tree. God's kingdom is like finding buried treasure or a beautiful jewel. It's so special you want to keep it no matter how much it costs. That's really good news, said Jesus' special friends. We must tell everyone the good news of God's kingdom. It's now time for our prayer, and Katie's going to be reading our prayer today, and it's called Season of New Life. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but I've noticed some daffodils poking through and beginning to see some leaves coming back on the trees. So we're in our spring term, the season of new life.
In this season of new life, we give thanks for creation. With the sight of buds and the smell of grass, we give thanks for creation. With the sound of birdsong and the warming spring sun, we give thanks for creation. With the taste of fresh food and the promise of Easter, we give thanks for creation. God of springtime, your spirit brings your world alive. Make us alive again to all that is good. In your amazing creation. Amen.
Thank you, Katie. A lovely prayer. And it did make me think of the season that is coming, the lovely spring season, hopefully coming into the summer. Now, it's time to finish our assembly this week, and we're going to finish with Reverend Nat, and there are children that are going to be singing Our God is an Awesome God. Now remember, if you're at school in the Key Worker group, then join in the actions. If you're at home, join in the actions and sing as loud as you can. Enjoy, everybody. We can't wait to see you back at school next week. Take care, have a lovely weekend, and the Lord be with you. Bye, everybody. See you very, very soon. I almost forgot. Before you go and do your song and your actions, I want to tell you that we have a new book of the month for March. Because you're back at school on Monday, we have put a new book in our book of the month area. Now, the book we've chosen is a David Walliams book, and the book is called The Slightly Annoying Elephant. Now, the reason we've chosen David Walliams because he was the author of the books that we looked at on World Book Day yesterday. He was the author of The World's Worst Children, and he also was the author of The Bear Who Went Boo. So, I want to tell you a little bit about this book today, The Slightly Annoying Elephant, and hopefully you can have a read of it. So when a ginormous blue elephant arrives on Sam's doorstep and announces he's coming to stay, Sam is very surprised. Then he remembers completing a form to adopt an elephant at the zoo, never dreaming it would actually turn up at his door. The elephant soon proves to be a very irritating house guest, demanding food, making a mess, and taking over the TV remote. Sam regrets ever having filled out the adopt an elephant form now that he has an annoying elephant to put up with, not to mention all of his friends and relations. I hope you enjoy the book.
So let's find some space now to do our action song. Now, if you're at home, you can sing and you can do the actions. If you're in school, remember, no singing, but you can certainly do the actions and do some funky moves as we follow the children as they lead us in the song, Our God is an Awesome God.